Hi everyone! I want to take a couple of minutes to explain to you what's happening before I continue with this video. When the first winter storm came in the middle of the December, I had to leave my current living situation for a few days and stay with a friend of mine locally. As you know that I'm staying in the camper right now that is not insulated yet, so the cold gets very intense very quick. And at the same time, my cabin developed a problem with the wood stove. The smoke started coming back inside, which is very unsafe. So I had to stop using it. I believe the chimney may be clogged and I need someone to look at it to avoid the danger. But finding help has not been easy here. It takes time and it is hard even to find someone trustworthy who knows what they are doing and they are not going to take advantage of the situation. So to avoid more stress and delays, I decided to take matters into my own hands. I ordered a chimney cleaning kit online, and when it arrives, I will handle it myself after learning from instructional videos. Until then, I'm doing my best to take care of myself and my pets and keep everyone safe. So this is the situation I'm dealing with right now. So I just arrived to my cabin on December 16th at just after 5 p.m. Knock knock, is anybody home? Oh my gosh. I don't know, Nemo, how are we gonna drink water? Is your water got milk? No. No. Let's see. We gotta put some heat in there. So trying to warm up the drinking water to break the ice. I've never done anything like this, but I hope it will work.
Watch me now. Hey. Oh, work it out, baby. Well, you driving me crazy. Just a little bit sold out. I can mash potato. And do the twist.
So I wake up feeling really cold. And I'm frustrated because the camper just isn't made for winter. All the heat I try to generate just escapes through the walls, windows, and roof. So it feels like money and effort going to waste. But somehow I need to make it through today, trying to avoid drafts and breathing in mold in the cabin as much as possible. So today I'm on the mission to gather boxes, pushing myself to rock and roll with different projects at the same time and add some solution along the way. After I covered the ground under the camper with as many boxes as possible to block the cold from coming up, I began working on insulating the walls inside the sleeping area, which is always so cold. Some people told me it was a waste of time and that it wouldn't make any difference. But I don't believe so. I believe that every little bit of effort, every small addition can make a real difference. I also tried covering the exterior windows to block the wind coming inside, and I believe that is a big one too for keeping the warm air inside. And when I get sick and tired of insulating, I take a break and focus on something more creative, work that inspires me and gives me energy. It is something I started back in late fall, and finishing it helps me to relax, stay motivated, and feel like I'm making progress on the colder days, not only for my body, but also something I enjoy that is beneficial for my soul. You know, after doing a lot of research on how to survive in a camper during the winter, I learned that the main focus has to be protecting the ground and the roof. So now I'm beginning to walk on the roof. My body weighs just 96 pounds, and as you know, I recently re-injured my back. But as soon as I start feeling a little better, nothing can stop me. I just rock and roll as much as I can. Oh my gosh, this plywood, whatever it was in the past, was unbelievably heavy. I could barely handle moving it at all. It really pushed my body to the limit. But somehow, passion and determination carried me through, and I made it happen. And of course, Nemo stayed right beside me the entire time, like my personal safety supervisor, making sure I was going in the right direction.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I did it, Nemo. Oh, world. Oh, Nemo, I did it. I have no idea how I survived this. This is one of the toughest one. Oh my God. You know, I just asked the universe, the God, protect me. And there's a voice within me just said to me, be wise, be smart, the way how you do it. Don't rely totally on your body, just be smart. And right away this idea came out. There's a step ladder, but fell down on the ground with a step ladder. Oh my gosh, since God I didn't broke my back again. And you know, then I just started thinking more and I did it.
say to you guys, as I was finishing covering the roof with the tarp, it felt so good. I was proud of myself because I actually did it on my own for the first time. This is major for a tiny woman like me, someone who has been hurt and worn down many times from working hard in the past. And yet, I keep going. I keep doing these things. To me, it feels like a miracle, like a blessing from above, giving me the strength and power to continue. Now that I can finally relax and sit down inside the camper, I can do some creative sewing by fixing my work clothes and listening to my favorite broadcast on YouTube.
Life isn't fair, is it? Doesn't appear to be very fair. Because, I mean, this is how your story ended in that regard, but it
Is it? I don't know if an adventure is fair. I don't even know if that's what we want. Like, this is something I really came to understand more deeply when writing this book. Now, what are we built for? We're built for maximal challenge. And that isn't the way we view ourselves in the modern world. We view ourselves as built for pleasure, pornography. We view ourselves as built for consumption or for safety or for maybe for egotistical self-aggrandizement and fame. Those are, look, all of those things are better than their absence, let's say. I think part of the reason that Andrew Tate is so popular among young men, because it's better to be a successful reprobate than a useless scrounger.
At the same time, I'm trying to take care of my Nemo. He's been limping on one of his paws, and I believe it's from running too fast in the mountains. So I'm making sure he gets plenty of rest and giving him some red light therapy treatment. Oh my gosh! Then the strong blizzard wind began to scare me. It was really wild. I could hear so many things flying around outside, creating even more terrifying sounds all night and into the morning. When I looked out the window, I discovered that my tarp hadn't survived on the roof. I was so disappointed, not heartbroken, but very sad that after putting in so much effort, energy, and time, believing I had done the right thing, everything was just smashed by the blizzard. But just like Peterson from the YouTube broadcast said, we are made for challenges. So I take it as a lesson that it wasn't a practical idea. However, I can be proud of myself at least for trying. Now, I have to look at it in a positive way and move on to the next project, which will teach me another lesson.
Stop. Nemo. No. No. No, no, no.
Life in a camper. I heat my camper up to 60 degrees. But in a sleeping area where Dory is waiting for me. Oops. Hi. It's 45. 45. Like, what a difference. 16 degrees. Different. Right, Nemo? But we're all gonna stay warm and cozy. Nemo takes good care of me and Dory too. Okay, my dearest, as always, my video comes to an end, and I want to say goodbye and send my very best wishes to you. Whatever you are doing right now, I hope you find success and learn the lessons that will help you in the future. Most of all, I hope you stay at peace in your heart and connected with your soul. Thank you so much for your time, and I will see you next time. Bye.